What about now? Hello? There we go. Yeah, it was the fucking Windows update. Fucking Windows update. Yeah, last night. I did it last night. I always forget. I think it's under speakers, isn't it? Are we good? Can you hear that? Does that sound alright? Are we good? We good? Oh, I was literally saying hello to everyone. I was like, hey everyone, how you doing? You know, I was talking about how I was waiting about the power cut. So I was saying that me and Bethrin had a power cut together as well, and I was a bit dubious. We're about 20 miles apart, and we were playing Sea of Thieves, and we both lost power at the same time. We were a bit like, what the fuck? Spooky. Alright, you can all hear now. Excellent. Fucking Microsoft, man. Honestly. Hustlers. Hello?
The moon is a mysterious mistress.
Ah, you've tuned to my vibrations. Ah, no one told me. Alright. So, what are we gonna do? Let's have a look. Hollywood. We gotta do gotta give Tommy Flayton a bad review, and Isaac's demanding tribute. I guess we do Isaac stuff. We got 14 set experience, so. I mean, our range combat is perfectly fine now. We're good. I think at this point we need to get defenses and social stats. I think social stats are okay now as well. I think we're fine socially. Persuasion 6. I possibly want Persuasion 7 at some point, which we could do. Get research to 7 as well, but I think we're okay for now. Security, lockpicking is 5. Lockpicking is actually 6, which gives us 8, which is fine. At least again for now. Actually, we could easily get dexterity, which gives us more lockpicking and sneaking anyway. Stamina for more. I think we're going to want more combat defense. I think we're fine socially, speak for yourself. Yeah, so, just like, I think we're fine, but, you know, there's still that creeping doubt. It never leaves. 3 years, Avarice, thank you ever so much. Thank you very, very much. You're always lovely, and thank you. Really appreciate it. It's been good fun playing FF as well. Good times. My butt is showing. My butt is showing, but it's fine, I'm a police officer. See? We're from Precinct 69. Oh no, poor kitty. No. You're all under arrest for being fucking gribbly. Like this AWP whore.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, my mistake, sorry. Just what? You got something to fucking say to me?
No.
Oh, okay. What about you?
Hey, sorry, man.
Oh, that's alright. Oh, Jesus! Whatever. Buy a watch.
I'll scream.
Ooh. The Cowboy's Guide to Cyberspace. Oh. I need research of 8. What kind of super book is this? God damn. I'm not cool enough. Alright, fine. Is it Noob Camper Go? Joseph K, the Noob Camper. Email. Kafka.
Lewd.
Meet me in the alley behind the fast buck. That sounds like we're about to give a blowy as opposed to actually, you know, get something done. But, you know.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help.
Oh, well, that's alright. No problem. Man, the music in this is pretty funky. Lorella, hello. Thank you for the 61. Hope you've been doing well. Thank you very much, Lorella. Appreciate all the many months. Thank you. Hey, Mox. Hey, Logan.
Hey, no.
Buy a watch? I will buy a watch. From you. You okay there, madam?
Scream.
You appear to be made out of water balloons and jelly. Are you okay? Alright, well, let's meet him behind the fastback, which is over here. Or was that Vesuvius?
Hey there, need a date?
Hey, Pappy. Yeah, do all our outfits have heels? Let's have a look. These look like shoes. No, these are boots with shoes, I guess. These ones, these ones are comically large, but. Oh my god. Ugh. What's going on over there? Hollywood's a bit of a trash fire, man. Everyone else stares at the butt. You're like, the shoes are nice. Well, it's like American McGee's Alice. She has amazing shoes. She has great boots. Sup?
Yeah? What do you want?
The Blood Baron sends forth the pawn to obtain the terrible tape.
What? Blood Baron? What the hell? Who are you? Didn't Isaac send... damn. You must have the wrong guy. I don't know what you're talking about. Get lost.
Hey, fuck you. Just toss me the terrible tape and you can leave.
Tape? What tape? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm getting the hell out of here.
This man seems dubious. I'll convey your betrayal to the Blood Baron.
All right. Sorry. It's just that... I mean, something is... I just want out of this whole thing. I don't want anything to do with that damn tape.
Speak your secret, little messenger. Tell me what's on it.
I don't know. I mean, when it comes to video, I've seen everything. And I do mean everything. With this thing, it's sick. It can't be real, but it is. I know it. It's real, and it scares the hell out of me.
He's even seen the minister's wife? The one from the sin bin? My god, what a sicko. Ooh. I see teeth and terror and a girl lost to the bloodstorm. That's some Malk, hand-holding. Hand-holding? Fuck! I read Fiki's thing! Some Malk foreshadowing. Fucking... Sort it.
Oh, you have no idea. It's disgusting. That girl. The things that are happening to her. It just ain't right, man. It just ain't right.
Freudian slip. I'm thinking about hand-holding.
Something's wrong.
Filthy.
Something's after me. I swear to God, something's after me.
I love that. Your back bears a stripe of the most curious yellow. Rid yourself of its curse and hand me this horror.
I don't have it. I stashed it someplace.
What the fuck?
Look, you need to find Ginger Swans. Huh? What the hell was that? Oh, shit. Did you see that? I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I expect dead people. He's probably fine.
What the... Oh, Christ!
He's probably fine. Ah! Disturbing. There was a prostitute here 2 seconds ago. My mind is not deceiving me. Well, not sure why the graffiti's having such a fun time, but that's not our problem. How weird of him to want to visit the sewers like that. And I know, right? Well, we need to find out who Ginger Swan is. Luckily, we can use the internet!
You're in for it now.
Am I? The Hollywood Celebrity Database. Perfect. So we want Sus to Z. Also, I know. Swan. Swan Ginger. Swan, a name synonymous with beauty and glamour to this day, was a great celebrity of the late 40s and early 50s. Her credits include such movies as Gilded Hummingbirds and When No Means Yes. I mean, I'm not sure about that one. After her passing in 1964, she was interned in the Hollywood Eternal Cemetery Mausoleum. The sewers are a friggin' nightmare until you use them, aren't they? That's the problem. I'm not quite sure what the textures are having a bad time here, but it's just one of those things, I suppose. Oh. Oh, can we upset Tommy Flayton since we're here? I wonder if we can tell him that there's maggots in the food or something. So we've been asked to give him a terrible review of this. We wanted him to give a terrible review of this cafe. Hello. How is your food? Which is just photos of food, 2D, pasted onto the plates. I don't know, it doesn't look that appetizing, obviously. Hello, it is I, the police. You are legally obligated to tell me what I need to know, otherwise I'll...
This bruschetta is to die for.
Exactly.
More flatbread and olive oil. And take back the Chardonnay and open up a Chianti. Let it breathe for 20 minutes and then bring it out with a ziti. Okay?
I'm not the one who waits. I want it.
Wanted to know what? Interrupt me while I'm working? Do you understand that this is an important opening, and I, emphasize I, am going to make or possibly break this restaurant?
Many greetings I babble forth to you, stomacher of multitudinous ethnic dishes. Hi.
Hello. Now go get yourself some onion rings or hot wings or whatever it is you eat.
I
the
eat people.
refined palate of a true gourmand is, to put it in a language you can relate to, trying to decide if this place is thumbs up or thumbs down.
Do you think that the people who made this game dislike snobby food critics? I can't tell. It's really subtle. I'm not entirely sure what their feelings were. I think they were a bit neutral on it, really. Justify your existence, devourer of souls.
Me, Tommy Flayton, the food authority of Los Angeles, food critic for the biggest paper on the West Coast, radio personality
Bitch, I
for
drink people.
TLK, shower hour. Maybe if I reviewed more Pancake Huts, you'd know me.
Oh God. If my womb wasn't a cold, dead place, I'd fill it with our love children. Oh, that's a rough one, man. That's a bad one. Oh, dear. Should we do it? Do it?
Oh, thanks.
I guess. Was he keen? I can never eat here. Escort me to a dark place.
You're wasting my time.
Your time is borrowed. Oh. He didn't want to shag. What do we do?
Oh, hey, waiter. I asked for a Cabernet Sauvignon, not a Merlot. Next thing you know, he'll be bringing sparkling grape juice. Ugh.
You, me talk.
I'm not sure exactly what you mean.
we can do it again. We can ask him for the love children in the womb. This is a joke. You review this place. I am laughing.
How so?
It's looking at me funny. Stab it again.
You're wasting my time. Oh, hey. I'm not sure exactly.
What else can we do?
How so?
Because I said so.
You're wasting my... Oh, hey.
I don't think we can actually...
I'm not sure exactly. Oh. You're wasting...
I don't think we can actually convince him. Maybe we need to, I don't know, we don't have the things we convince him with. My persuasion could do some work, yeah. I probably need another persuasion check. Alright, I need to go down the other side, actually, I think. Wait, is it? I thought it was this side. Am I going mad? Isn't it up that way? Behind the graveyard's behind the theatre? Or is it not? Crab. Do I need more social stats? Maybe it is this side. I'm misremembering. Oh, it is this side. Sin bin side, right? Yeah, sorry. Sin bin side. Such a missed opportunity to say your time is borrowed, mine is gone. That's a pretty good one.
Why didn't I do that?
Delicious broken physics. I love that the rats knock over the barrels. It's pretty hardcore ratties. Alright, well, wombs and love children aside, let's go and see Ginger Swans, since we know she's interred in the... Oh! Is Romero here?
I knew you'd be back. Couldn't stop thinking about me, could you?
It's true. I need for you to give me something this time.
I like where this is going. What's on your mind?
Dessert. I thought we were supposed to be going for his neck, but I think I just gave him a face full of boob. Although he probably likes it. Nice. Hey peeps, sorry if I missed anybody who popped in. Hello, hello. Hope everyone's alright this evening. Alright. Now, Ms. Swan, where are you at? That's the question. Aha! The horror tape. A battered cassette tape. The labeling is cheap and worn. You can barely make out the Devil Spawn Flesh Fest 1 and the logo, which looks somewhat like DMP. As long as it isn't DSP. Ooh. Alright.
Stop doing that.
What a true horror tape that would be.
Mother shan't be too pleased. None too pleased.
Well, we wouldn't want to upset Mother now, would we? Alright. Let's get that back to Isaac then. I mean, you wouldn't want to let go of your gun if someone's like giving you the noms, you know? He's gonna be very confused. We rocked up, motorboated him, bit him in the neck, and now he's gonna have no memory of what's going on. Poor guy. They're talking about Lilith? Probably, yeah. I guess. What is up with the textures today? Just one of those things, I suppose. Alright. Where are we going anyway? See Isaac. Isaac's on the other side of the street. At least we got some blood back, which is important. I think I used a fair bit of blood during the VV stuff. Please call me Vui. Where we were soaking. Sometimes you have to soak in the moment. Here we go. Not the moment kind of soaking. Hello, Isaac.
You made good time. Hand me the item.
Yeah, whatever. It is already in your hand.
I didn't doubt you'd find this, and I apologize if I was overly imperious before. A reflex action. I get a lot of young blood in here forgetting their place. I'll assist you as reasonably as I can with your task. But first...
See, honestly, Isaac's alright, actually.
Sleep. I'm in a hurry to find out what's behind all the hype, so get comfortable. I do have a feeling that whatever's here may be of use to both of us.
With how janky this game is, I bet recording this scene, like, making this scene work, probably really fucking sucked.
Soul stripped and rotten tatters, and father dances. Soul stripped and rotten.
It's more disturbing than I was led to believe. You can understand my concern now, can't you?
What? I don't get it.
It just so happens that around the time this snuff film started circulating, the Nosferatu disappeared. I tried to elicit their help in tracking down the source.
We've got a lot of
ammo.
We should have enough.
I was dismayed by their absence.
Sell me the yard sale. I am used. Amazing. This tape hides the sewer rats from us?
I assume it does. It's awfully coincidental otherwise. And those creatures. I don't know how many professional FX houses could pull those off. There's a problem, though, in that the film's incomplete. The first half is damaged. We need a complete copy.
This copy must have a twin somewhere.
Behind the spit-shine gloss of the Hollywood Dream Factory, there's another city churning out a vile byproduct for the furtive consumption of a debauched audience. I have no doubt the film's found its way to another smut peddler. I'd ask around.
I happen to know the perfect smut man. My former life knew many places. I shall revisit them. We're a police officer, of course. We must investigate. With violence. So we need to head to the sin bin. How much XP? 8. How much? What have I got? Tech 9. Magnum's got 46. Kind of tempted to stock up on texture bugs.
The moon is out.
Souls draped in
Hola.
Hola.
and fathered.
I seek a tape full of nameless atrocities.
You mean like hardcore girl on kangaroo action and stuff?
And hey, why don't you
Yeah,
call me
yeah.
sometime?
My man
Area
Flynn at
code
the Sin Bin
223
hooks me and my crew up for all the stuff they don't even allow on the internet, man.
Oh,
Looks like
nice.
somebody's been waiting in the queue
It
quite a
smears
while.
the blood of the innocent in perverted eyes.
So caller, why
that?
don't you asleep?
Man, that's supposed to be some hardcore shit.
Insects.
I heard this one guy
As in you have an
died
insect
right after
problem?
watching
Or
it.
tripping
Dude,
crickets are keeping
where
you
might I
up,
lay my hands on that?
or
Like I
you have
said,
nightmares about
Flynn's a
it.
man.
Help me out here.
You should talk to him.
I'll ask after this, Flynn. After I am gone. Warning: the Surgeon General has determined that cigarette smoking can cause cancer, lung disease, emphysematous, diarrhea, jock itch, VD, alien invasion, swamp foot, and may lead to the death of cute little puppies.
Hola.
Especially. Alright. Mac 10 rounds. How much?
The majority of that waste is composed of roaches, ants, and spiders. Just knowing that as soon
There
as
we
you
go.
close
Let's
your eyes,
cap out
a
mostly.
big fat centipede is gonna drop into your mouth and crawl down your throat. I can't do it. I never sleep at night.
You know, they voluntarily eat insects in some countries.
Yeah, well, those countries probably need Jesus.
So, you never
Hey,
sleep at
Jesus!
night. I assume you do sleep, right?
I sleep at work.
And what exactly do you do?
I'm a middle school teacher.
Wobbly
That would
wobbly.
explain why my nephew.
The stuff not allowed on the internet? Yeah, like hand holding. That disgusting shit. To the sin bin! Sin bin, sin bin, sin bin, sin bin. How sinning are we talking? What if he likes us after we like emptied his cash machine downstairs? Hey Flynn.
Hey, hot pants.
Ah, the Prince of Porn.
Prince of Porn? Yeah. Flynn, the Prince of Porn, the Senator of Smut, the Duke of Depravity. I like you, honey. You're a little weird, but hey, this is Hollywood. The name's Flynn. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment. Anything you want, you can get at the Sin Bin. Depraved ain't a four-letter word here. You know what I'm talking about?
What of the sinful bin?
The Sin Bin? Oh, we've got filth of every flavor. Just tell me what makes your bits tingle, honey. I'll set you right up.
Describe to me your wicked wares.
Man, we got everything you'll ever need. Softcore, hardcore, gay, straight, farm, or furry. We got shockers, shivers, self-lubricators, and strap-ons. Chains, crops, and canes are in the back next to the triple ripples. Like I said, we got it all.
Oh, I need to mine your grey matter.
Yeah? What do you want to know?
Tell me the tale of the celluloid city.
Hollywood? What do you want to know about it?
I need some, you know, heavy hardware.
Hardware? Yeah, I got plenty of hardware in here. Check out the footlongs over there. What more could you... Oh. You're talking about the exit wound kind of hardware, right?
So perceptive, Prince of Porn.
All right. You didn't hear it from me, but Slater over at the Red Spot might have a few items that'll get you hot and bothered.
I need to mine more of your grey matter.
Yeah? What do you want to know?
Do you know of the Death Mask?
Those guys? Yeah. Yeah, I heard of them. Why do you want to know?
I have the terrible tape.
A tape? You mean the tape? You've got a copy of it? Have you seen it?
The horror. The horror.
Look, man, get the hell out of here, all right? I don't want any part of that scene. I hear people seeing that tape ain't been coming home for dinner. I don't deal in that kind of stuff anyway, so just take it somewhere else.
Did I actually tweet? Did I remember to tweet today? Let's have a look. I did. Yay. Surely this sinful bin holds secrets.
Forget it, man. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Huh? What? Who are they? Seriously, get the hell out of here.
But I'm the collector of the depraved, deplorable, and debauched. Speak with me, yo.
Okay. Look, All I know is that a guy calls on the payphone down the street every once in a while. He'll say something like, the moon is a terrible mistress, or...
No, it's alright, Rogue. I was just checking to see if I'd actually tweeted, that was all. It's just you popping in reminding me. I couldn't remember if I did it or not. What then?
And then all you have to say is, who walks the night with demons of dread. Supposedly you'll be told where to meet the guy to pick up product. I don't know for sure. I never tried it. It scared the shit out of me.
Well, I need to remove the death's mask.
Hey, wait. Look, you might as well know this. Word on the street is that they didn't even make the video. They're just distributing it. No one even knows where it comes from. I'm telling you, man. Whatever you're in, get out of it now.
Well, this is the path that fate has paved. We're here to arrest whoever we come across. Yeah. Hello, Pumpkin.
Muslin shroud and the moon is melting.
Let us answer the smellophone.
The moon is a mysterious mistress.
Who walks the night with the demons of dread?
The Lucky Star Motel, room 2. Don't be long.
I'm only as long as my libido. Farewell. Beep. The Lucky Star Motel. Room 2? Fortunate. Is the graffiti glitching out Malk thing? No, that's just a Vampire the Masquerade thing. Hello, David.
Night eating you?
It eats many of us, soon. Lucky Star Room 2. Well, this is Room 3. Wow. Oh. Oh my god, there's a red blood texture. Disturbing. The internet cafe key. Ah. 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 Alright. Beep. Right, what'd you miss? We asked a man in the pawn shop about naughty things. It was Gribbly. Oh, and we told a man that, we tried to flirt with the man saying he could impregnate us. It didn't work. Alas. Maybe he wasn't quite so keen on that. Internet cafe. Internet cafe. What a losing note to that experience. To be fair, we did say, would he like to, you know, use our cold womb to insert his love children? And for some reason that just didn't do it for him. I can't imagine why. Computer rates. $5 per hour. No porn. $5 per hour is actually reasonably cheaper. Employees only. There's no one here. Looks like this is a job for Officer Chloe. Don't worry, people. Everything's under control, more or less. It's gonna be one of those shit's not working kind of. Oh, hello. Don't worry, I'm here to rescue. I might have to reload the game actually in a second, it's getting a bit weird. Right, I'll just, I'll perch over this unconscious young lady. Quickly save it and then reload it, just to see if it's being a weirdo. These are the Australian drop bears. Terrifying. Do you know Path of Exile has drop bears? Like, it's one of the baddies you could run into that are actually just called drop bears. It's quite funny. Yeah, I think the latest patch might have added it as a glitch for like by accident or something maybe. We'll try a reload. If that doesn't work, then you know. Shrug. Vampire problems. Ah, seems to be okay for now. Can you all see that? Yeah. So they've been filming naughty films in here. He's dead. Just for a check. Morphine bottle. Guess I'm just, you know, chilling out. Oh, I should probably not be on the internet. Was that a dumpster setup? That was a dumpster setup, unfortunately. He's probably fine. What happened? We had to reload for you, that was all. Calamity Chloe is here to fuck up. Well, oh no! They've been filming torture films down here. Actual snuff films. That's bad. Let me get the big boomstick for this one.
Oh Jesus, man! What the fuck is going on up there? Dead, everyone slaughtered. Oh God! Shh. Don't make any noise. They'll hear us.
How are you, the death's head on your shoulders?
Yeah. I mean, no. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm with DMP. You 5-0?
I got some smelly sticks, but I can't use them at the moment because I haven't been able to use incense since I've got Meg actually, because their hamster noses are really sensitive. So I got some nag shampoo that's in a box that I need to light at some point. Those cranial cretins are the same ones in those terrible tape.
Yeah, I know, but we didn't make that shit. One of the guys stole it, found it in the creepy house in the hills. We just copied it and put our names on it. Worse than anything we ever did. Worst thing I ever saw.
No, Death has cast its shadow on this evil place before.
Some of it, yeah, it was bad, but you know, no one ever really mattered. Junkies, runaways, mostly doing them a favor.
May those horrors feed on your flesh, demon.
Please, just get me out of here. Oh no!
Ah! Oh shit! Oh god, I'm sorry. I will take a free hit for that. Sorry, I scammed. I thought I had my gun out still. I didn't. That's my bad, I'm sorry. Run invalidated. The complete horror tape. Oh, looks like we bust up this operation. Restart, refund. Smelly Stick's a great name for it. Click, click. We got to the point now where the... rude. We got to the point now where we're doing really good damage with the guns. The start of the run was actually quite difficult, but this is starting to get much more reasonable. We have the complete and terrible tape. We should leave. Magnum maketh smelly leg things explode, as it should. Wait, why am I getting my nose poked? Yeah, what have I done? Hop in. Ribbit, ribbit. Alright, we are very close to the truly... Fuck. Cock, shit, wank balls. I went the wrong way. We're actually really close to the sewers. Everyone's favourite section. Let's tell Isaac we got the entire snuff tape. The Satan segment. There's basically the bit where you go like, man, I really, you know, I build a Toreador and their entire thing is flirting. They can persuade people because they got like a silver tongue. It's really cool. Combat? No, why would I put points into combat? I've been talking my way out of situations. Joke's on you, fucker! Enjoy a sewer full of nothing but non-stop goblins. Yay! Fuck. Hey.
Any luck?
Yeah. The tape monsters are not Muppets. Dreams do not come true this night.
Then this is no doubt the work of a fiend. Hand me the tape. There might be something on it that will give us some insight into what its motives are.
Yeah, Gary's great. Of course, we could scoot the, we could actually, like, cheat the sewer section using a code, which is Sesame. But I think, as part of the gun run, we should actually do it. I think we should do it properly. Nasty leg creatures.
Souls drained, rotten tatters, and fallen dances in the dark.
I love that this is so fucked up that even the vampires, I mean, the vampires don't necessarily care for humans.
The house in the tape.
At least not all of them,
I know
but like...
It's in the hills.
Even the vampires are
King's
like,
Way,
man,
if
this
I'm
is
not
not
mistaken.
cool.
My
Yeesh.
guess is that the fiend that made this tape is using these creatures to hound the Nosferatu, which would explain their sudden absence. They're trapped. Well, it's unfortunate that the prince needs you to see the Nosferatu, because it looks like this fiend knows how to get at them, and I doubt he's going to draw a map for you. Looks like King's Way is your only way in.
He's got a solid chin.
Unfortunately.
That's a strong jawline. To the way of kings I travel.
I can have a car drop you off when you're ready. If I don't hear from the Nosferatu within the next few nights, I'll tell LaCroix he's going to need a new leading lady and march a few of my own troops up there.
I'll trust the guy in the yellow car.
If I may give you one final word of warning, do not trust LaCroix. Do not play the damned politics of the Camarilla. This city hasn't needed them in a long time, and won't ever.
Where will I put my trust?
That's for you to decide. I only know who you can't trust.
I will consider this. Right, time for the combat section. Chin Magazine, a classic. 90% of the Samishi clan is Sabat, yeah. Have I got... Scream. Need some blood. Should have. I'll fill up before we go. Enjoy that, lady. She said she'd scream, but she didn't. Chin Magazine is a classic. Considering intensifiers. I like Doggies Magazine. Doggies is a good one too. Do I have enough ammo? 144, 28, 285, 164, 97. Yeah, I think we're good.
Where to?
Ribbit. I mean, 609 Kingsway, please. This place has like the weird 2D cat. Actually, he's not that 2D. Meow. I don't know why the cat's meowing at the door thing. Meow. 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 You get a bit of a clue that it's a vampire house anyway with the windows all blacked out. Ew. Fly noises. Where's my anti-gribbler cannon? It's time to kick ass and chew gribbler, but I'm all out of ass. There's some horrible squelchy noises from right there. The flies did not like that. What's up, fuckers? How's this run been going? Is it more easy and difficult? I'd say the start was more difficult. The start was more difficult. Look at the little toothbrushes under his guys. Very nice. I've just got a very, very regular sort of toilet. Creatures lie in here. We're ready for you, creatures. I love that the ceiling's almost like buckling under the gore. Yeah, I'd say the start was pretty rough, but this is actually right, like, at this point. Downstairs. I see you, goblins. What's the... I'd say one of the really weird things is the, Click, click. One of the really weird things is the death mask guys. The death mask guys, they came into this house and stole a tape. They came in here, right? And their first response wasn't to fucking leave. They were like, what can we steal from this place? There is literally a pillar of flesh in the middle of the floor. The ceiling is weeping. There are flies everywhere. There is random human bones jutting out of the wall. Why? Ooh, a ring. Ugh. There's a face hugger. And the weird fleshy ball, which we'll still take the blood packs too. Did I miss the item? I thought it was up. I thought the item was in here. Is it in here? There it is. Got it. These guys are the jump scare man. The mummy. So we got the healing rate duration increased, which is the mummy fat mummy wrap fetish, not the mummy fat fetish, which is equally as disturbing. Right, where's my big gun? Go on then. Rude. How many toilets does one vampire who doesn't poop need? Alright, here we go. I want Shakespeare off. Sorted. Yeah, so start of the game's much harder, Molotov. This bit's been easier.
Your face is not
so far.
So lifeless. Your nerves not so deadened that you cannot express shock. Tell me, child, is my appearance that frightening? Or is it my knowledge of you that is so unnerving?
Ah, the Sword of Cain.
Ah, you see the truth of things, don't you, child of Malkav? Blessed with your beastly visions, you are shown that the Sabbat are the only true heirs to the legacy of our Dark Father.
Why do they do that with their heads? They take great pride in shocking people as well. Like, they find, you know, disturbing or shocking people is a big one. They can do flesh crafting, like, as one of their clan skills, and they tend to modify themselves and other things. The Dark Father walks among us with scales in his hand.
Indeed, and I fear not his wrath nor his judgment. Can you say the same, Camarilla Pon? The pathetic schemings of your new prince will not save you all from destruction.
Yes, Noble, we've done that bit now. We've done the Wolfie dance. It's you who made the terrible tape.
Oh yes, the tape. Merely a test. Certainly not intended to fall into mortal hands. Fortunately, we are in the capital of mortal trickery and illusion. So did the tape drive you to find me? From whence flows your longing, child?
Why do you haunt these halls, child of Cain?
To gouge out the eyes of the Camarilla. The sewers are clogged with my creations.
Ugh.
I will kill
He's pooped into the sewers.
or drive the Nosferatu from their pestilent nests. Without the sewer rats to guide them, the Camarilla will be blind to the Sabbat's designs.
The Wolf Dance is like a special ending thing, Molotov, we can do. Did you devise this? Did you devise this devilish design?
It is not for me. It's for the will of the Sabbat. The Camarilla is stunted, dead and festering in the womb. Good only as pawns of the fathers. Even now, they answer the call of the Ancient and seek to free him from his torpor.
Ancient?
He slumbers within the Ankaran sarcophagus. One of the fathers whose return shall hearken the reckoning. Gehenna is at hand, and the Camarilla are unwittingly speeding us all toward our doom.
He's a bishop, right? Is this bishop? I think his official title is Bishop Andre, right? I think. Because the Sabbat have like almost like religious ranks, I think. Leave your Noz bitches alone. Yeah, the Nozes are pretty cool, especially Gary. We like Gary. Are these creepy creations your? Are these creepy creatures your creations?
Blessed creatures. I have broken through their mortal crust and drawn from them their greatest strength. Mutability. I coax bone, weave flesh, and lay sinew tight until it strains to lash out.
I don't know about that, man. You kind of look like a bog brush, but you know. Their appearance is appalling.
Perhaps, but they are exquisitely functional. Still, there's an uncanny elegance to even this, my most mercenary of designs.
He's an archbishop, is he? Is he a big lad? Your wretchedness weighs heavier than theirs.
Revulsion is instinctual, and instinct is a powerful lever to work toward. To evoke it, a glorious accomplishment. Revulsion is a striking color on my palette. I see wonderment in your dead eyes.
I mean, Steve Blunt does a fantastic job.
Such power as deftly as I.
He really does a great job here. Like, good VA work here. You've misread my motivations, demon.
Then perhaps it's your longing to become something more. You've indulged your vampiric nature, reveled in your vampiric prowess. Now the beast inside of you longs to evolve further.
I believe
that gift is on the tips of my talons to give.
I believe the Samishi are one of the only clans who can modify a vampire's look permanently. Like they can use flesh crafting. I think they can essentially, like, I don't know, they could pierce their ears or something, you know, or potentially something even more dramatic. But they can change the way they look as part of their. They can do that to other vampires. The only problem is you have to let these creepy motherfuckers, you know, modify you. Not entirely sure that's a wise idea, but into you the beast has sunk his claws deep.
Do not fear your nature, child. Your body is not a dead husk, but a chrysalis of beastly splendor. Embrace it. I can take your body, this passing mortal machine, and reshape it into an engine of canine fury.
That's a good question. I wonder if the Big D looks relatively normal. Big D's mates with Beckett though, right? So it does make you wonder. My neck will stay leashless, false prophet.
Now, Camarilla whelp, let me see you fight your nature in the face of those who have embraced their beast. Deny yourself Cain's gifts, and be torn asunder by my minions.
Eat shit and die. Let's go. Where's my big gun? Seems almost a waste, actually. Blam blam, baby. Yeah, the blood magic one was rough for this one. Yeah, this is a tough one with the blood magic run, but with Auspex, this is, and shooting is actually right. I wonder if the implication that the vampire is supernaturally doing something with the bullets. Fuck off. Yeah, you wanna have a go too? Yeah, I'd run too. That was, do you know, I think that was one of the cleanest we've ever done that. That was actually, that was alright, wasn't it? Well, into the sewers we go. Alright, we have locals. I got plenty of ammo, so. Rude. 3 shots per. Alright. Let's fucking go. We're not taking terrible damage either. What's our actual defenses? Let's see. Soak. We've got bashing 4, lethal 2, aggravate 0. We're not amazing, realistically. But, you know. I've seen worse. Combat defense is 5 as well. So we got 20 points. We could actually Auspex another level, which gives 2 points to wits, which gives us combat defense and hacking. That's not actually not a terrible. That's not a terrible use of the skill. Yeah, this section in particular was really rough. Is the firearm skill any good? It is later game. It is later game. Early game it's a bit bum. I actually forget. Have we gone the wrong way? There's some Jeremys in here. This. Yeah, this is better. This is gonna be a little bit dodgy. I'm probably gonna have to munchie some rats on the way out, but. Sorry, Jeremy's. Nothing personnel. But needs must in the sewers. Does it help the firearms don't do aggro damage? It's more the sheer quantity of damage you can safely fart out that really helps. Like, for example, like, when you're normally fighting these guys, to do 26 damage consistently, you need a pretty high stat. Now we've got to the point where we can mostly cook these fools pretty easily. We got 15 shots in this thing as well, which is really handy. Why are the ratties glowing? Because I'm using Auspex. It's one of our disciplines we get as a Malk. We don't. You haven't really ever seen me use it very much normally. Is it this one? This one or that one? No, this one. This one. I think. It basically shows us auras of enemies, creatures. Perfect, but it'll do. Right. Alright. In we sneak. Am I ready to meet Kane? Have I gone the wrong way? No, this is the correct way. So this is where you take the shortcut. the password Sesame, you just use on the computer and get through. We're not good. We did that last time, I think. I think I decided to sneak my way through the sewers. I think we had the stats for it though. I think that was the argument I made, is that I had enough hacking stats that we could realistically have worked that out. Whereas this time we didn't. So, besides, what's the point of these guns if we don't try and use them, you know? Gracias. Glitchy water physics. That's why your doggo glows. Zaki, you're like, dubious. Should I munch? Smelly sewer water. Oh, this bit fucking blows. I'm gonna attempt to not get brutally murdered here. Alright, we need to actually get out. This bit can be shitty with high frame rates. That's why I made a quick save. It's weird, if you, I think these physics sections, like where stuff like this happens, I think if you lock your frame rate down lower, it actually feels it's a bit easier to control. I don't think it was originally designed to be quite so swanky. Very not canon. Even with really, really, really high levels of firearms, drown me out there. Is it too loud? Ah! I need the auto shotgun. Seriously. I don't think we get the very best weapons. What? I can't hear you. I don't think we get the very best weapons until we get to Chinatown, actually. Looking a bit dubious. Was that attacking the pipe one of them Riley Reid moments? How naughty! Maybe it was. All the men were trying to claw me, but we succeeded. Shit, this is bad. 90 shots remaining. Okay. Alright, there we go. Right, we've made it to the world's shittiest section. I mean, look at this. We're at skill 9 out of 10. Honestly. The accuracy of these things is pretty appalling. Hey Mars.
Lewd.
Thank you for the 43. Thank you very, very much. Where's the thingy? Thank you for that, Mars. Thank you very much. Alright, no more Zappu. Yeah, so this is the pump control section. Electrical. Oh, you can actually just turn off this way, but, you know. 118A. Septic. How does this compare to the melee run? Wait, we did a melee only run, didn't we? We did a melee only run. We've done a blood one. The melee only run. All these runs have had different sort of issues. This section was the hardest for the blood magic only one because we couldn't get any blood back, which made this really rough. The melee only run sort of laughed at this section, but had issues later on. Whereas the blood one was no problem at all. We just laughed our way and just blood boiled everyone to death. This one's been pretty good. A rough start, but this one's been pretty okay. But the sheer number of enemies in this area makes this quite hard. Reservoir status. 1 and 2 are clear. So we need to have the pumps on. Res status. Water cycling in progress. Right, they're flooded now. The pump should be off. Have they changed this? I swear there's now gubbins everywhere. Do I need to turn something else off as well? If I remember this section. Yeah, the noise is true joy, isn't it? Is it under electrical maybe? Oh, no. This should be it, I thought, unless there's something else I'm missing here. We should be able to swim through this now. I'm not quite sure we can't. What have I missed here? Oh, is this where you have to turn the pumps on and then try and go as quick as you can? Is it that? I never can remember the order for this. It's always so annoying. Nope. Pump's already active. Oh. I didn't turn these off, right? They do not appear to be off. I thought I turned them off. Bug, maybe? This thing does bug out sometimes, but... oops. Shutting down pumps, that should be it. Right, this bit's being weird. So we go up reservoir 2. There we are. That's all that's supposed to happen. It's supposed to shut down that thing, and we go in here, and then we go wee when we get on the section. Right, now we're into the equally terrible section. Shit! Combat roll. Yeah, well fuck you too. Right, now time for the big guns, I think. Eat shit and die. Alright. Turret sections. You missed turret sections? The wobbly gribblers. We're running a little bit low on the blood rate. Ratties! Oh, Jeremy's. Jeremy's darlings. No, no, no. Oh no! The locals have arrived. I'm upset. More locals have arrived. Sewer manhunt. Oh yeah, these guys all got wrecked. Unlucky. Alright. You got my friends calling enemies the locals. Well, you never want to upset the locals. Right, we actually didn't come over this way, did we? I mean, we got 2 rats out of it, so it's not terrible. One of them. Ammo's looking a little, not terrible, but not great either. Let's go. Upsetting the locals is like a rite of passage anyway. Yeah, we're almost through. There's like 2 more sections of this thing. Come on to you, shit goblin. Alright. Oh yeah, we can't. I think we actually need to get the key for this thing. Oh no. Please. 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 I think you can look for a key. What the? Oh no, it's not junk. Hello, friends in the sewers. How's things? Oh no, a suspiciously large event. I hope nothing unfurls itself from that and eats this man. He's probably fine. Sup, prick? Yeah, well fuck you too. Yeah, baby! Get absolutely shat on. That's probably the cleanest I've ever done that. Oh, I skipped some other runs. Yeah, we didn't do this in the last run. We took the shortcut, so you avoid that. You have some other stuff, but you avoid that. Alright, let's... This is always a bit awkward, because the jumping physics in this are a little bit squiffy. So perhaps the polite way to put this. Right, we've got one last section, I think, to get through. You take the shortcut, you basically skip 3 out of the 4 sections, I think, more or less. I'm dubious about how big these sewers are. But... Oh, come off it. Jeremy's, please. Bless me with your health. Jeremy's. Delicious Jeremy's. The locals are upset. I must feast! I can't spare the ratties. I'm only giving them... I'm tranquilized. I got tranquilizer teeth. The ratties are fine. They're not getting eaten, they're just hiding in the cleavage. It's fine. Yeah? Exactly. 62 shots. I see you there, fucker! Okay. I might actually need third person for this, annoyingly. Like, exactly, like a nature reserve, exactly. We need the key, which means we just go this way. This way? This section basically loops, I think. I feel that Jane would want to clear the sewers anyway. Yeah, I'd run too. Watch the majestic Gribbler just eat shit and die and stuff. There's a section where we see a Nosy running around, and I think it's further down. What ending before we're going for this time? Not sure. How is that stinky cheese? It's not my fault it decided to not do anything. I'll be bandy to hang out with Mum. Are you the other doggo's back yet? Can you have an X-Files session? Shit. Gonna need a little bit of dosh after this, I think, to replenish our stock. Hello, Jeremys. Sending more Jeremys to the cleavage bank. No, no, no. Oh no, so no Mulder for a while. You need more furry friends. There we go.
Thanks.
Yeah, no worries. Sorted. Yeah, we saved him. All is well in the world. It used to be this guy would just like disappear and get confused. Shit. Do I have a Tech 9? Yeah, okay. Not enough brap. Not enough brap. Hey! Now we got enough brap. Sorted. We are almost through. No, almost through. In fact, I think we're pretty much around one more corner. I think there's one more gribbler that's hiding around here, but... Here he goes. Probably avoid him. Just be careful. Here we go. You did it. This is probably the worst section in the game in terms of combat and stuff. Your system will now explode. It is safe to go to your happy place. That's very upsetting. Beep. Beep. Thank you. Phew. One Jeremy for the road. Woohoo! We did it. And this is pretty much done with Hollywood now. We're pretty much done with Hollywood. A couple of things we'll do while we're here. We're going to grab a CD for Bertram, because it's convenient along the way. I don't need the gun out. It's Elysium anyway, but... That's the CD for Bertram. So we'll grab that. Blah, 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 blah. The Bernie water is burning and weird. I don't know why the Bernie water is burning and weird, but it is. We get to see glorious Gary Golden. We love Gary. Hey, boss. Over here, boss. Boo.
By the clack-smack cracking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes.
Gross.
I don't remember seeing you on the guest list for the dinner party. We're having a wrap party for the Misfits, about 40 years late. Cast and crew only, boss.
Oh, sorry. Come on, voice, I won't bite.
Maybe I'm in your head. Uh-oh. You might have picked up one of those psychoses so common to new kindred.
I mean, you don't sound anything like the voice in my head. They're weirder.
Maybe I killed the voice in your head, boss.
Oh shit, no, I was just getting used to that voice.
Tell me, the voice in your head, why are you down here? You can trust me, boss.
Oh, well if you... Hang on a minute. If you're in my head, you already know. You tell me.
Think carefully. Who are you here for? And why?
Oh. My mum never told me to talk... My mum told me never to talk to figments of my imagination.
You lost, boss?
As always.
I'll show you the cards I've been dealt. But you put yours on the table first.
I've got a 9, a jack, and a prince. And you're about to deal me a queen.
You may be onto something, boss. Or maybe you're still talking to yourself. Insanity isn't given enough credit. The insane know not what they do. Do you?
Where are you?
I'm over here, boss.
Oh god.
Wait, maybe I'm over here.
Oh no.
Or maybe I'm behind you with a hatchet in my hand.
But you're not, though.
Did you ever stop to think that your fear, if given a voice, would sound like this?
You want to?
I don't know, boss. You tell me. After all, I didn't crash your party.
But I'm here for the old box, though.
You don't say. Wake up, boss. Who do you think you're dealing with? Why else would LaCroix send you on this snipe hunt? Oh, that's right. I know you work for the prince.
Tell me the tale of the box, then.
You should have got here sooner. That lot's been sold.
Do you have a copy of the receipt? You can always get it back.
I like to discuss business face to face.
Then face me.
Are you sure, boss? You don't want my image in your subconscious. It's the stuff nightmares are made of.
Yes.
Careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
Hit me. I want it.
Behind you, boss. Boo.
Oh, hey. I mean, you know, as far as Nosferatu go, you're pretty good looking. You're probably like a 10 on the Nosferatu scale of handsome. You know, I think if you're going to be a Nosferatu and you end up looking like Gary, I think you've probably like your dice came up alright. You know, like Gary, I reckon, right? If Gary wore a woolly hat, I don't think many people would particularly question his looks. Like, I think people might go, he's got quite a pointy nose, you know, quite pointy teeth. But he's alright. Yeah, Bertram, you know, the nasty dude. You know, we don't want to look like a nasty dude. Hi! Wait, who are you?
What? You don't recognize me from the pictures? Gorgeous Gary Golden? Don't tell me you missed Pirate Town or Tap Hotel. Little before your time, eh, boss? Well, those days are long past. Nowadays, it's just Gary.
Honestly, Gary's voice acting is so good. Like, it's one of the highlights of the game, I think. Like, it's just every little word, very, very well done. Good stuff. Where's the box, though?
Where did it go? That thing seems to get around more than Mae West. Why, might I ask, should I give you that information?
Oh, because I'm super cool. Some guy at the tower asked me to find it. I don't know.
Oh, is he still calling the shots upstairs? How long do you think that will last? Heard he was furious. Wish I could have been there. Well, I'll be a sport. I know where your prince's prize is.
Woohoo!
There's very little that doesn't leak down into this place. Tell me, boss, you ever gone up against a Kuei Jin?
I love that's just the question marks. Yeah, I have hundreds. I'm a Kuei Jin death machine. Maybe. Are those things that come out of the holes that you hit with a hammer? Or was that gophers?
The Kuei Jin are vampires, but not like kindred. Sometimes known as the vampires of the East. But they ain't kin, boss. They're just someone else that, if you ain't being careful, might give you the final death.
Yes? The voice is claimed by Sladeborn by the Lady of the Sea, so...
Even for old Gary, there ain't much more to tell. You see, I sent an agent, Barabbas, to snoop around Chinatown, do a little hacking, make a few contacts.
Yeah, I can see he looks like Bruce Willis.
Calling lately, and it's breaking my heart.
Oh no. Why are the words never what I want to hear? Poor Malk lady. You want me on the case because I don't play by the rules. We're on the edge. We're a loose cannon.
Gee, that's original. You think that up all by yourself?
Aww,
you up for a little
yes.
trip to Chinatown?
I thought it was cool.
You're in no danger there. Best you don't mention my name there, boss. That's the going rate for my info right now. You get our chum back from Chinatown, I'll give you what you need.
For more than what I need. What tests? What I must subject myself to?
The Golden Temple in Chinatown. It's a piss-poor copy of a real place. Looks like it'd be more at home in a theme park. That I saw is where you'll find the leader of the L.A. Kuei Jin. They call her Ming Zhao. Sounds dangerous? No, this ain't a suicide mission, boss. You'll be more of a curiosity than a threat. Talk to Zhao, ask her where my boy is, and get him back. Once he's safe, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the sarcophagus.
Is our blood not feuding?
Not that I know of. It's like the eye of the hurricane right now. Don't make those winds blow, boss.
Lewd.
Why doesn't your voice sound there?
Forget it, boss. It's Chinatown.
Sounds dangerous. Got anything I can use to protect myself?
Let's see what I got.
Oh, I got something. Nice. Thanks. You never had enough blue blood. Anything else?
Use your head and your eyes. Chinatown's more liable to off you than 10 Hollywoods, but not if you're smart.
I will go to China, but do not cross me, voice.
Of course. What kind of a monster do you
Thank you, Nacho. Appreciate the 31, dude. It's a good button to push. I like it.
Method to
It's a
my
classic.
madness, boss. There's a payphone in Chinatown. I'll call you with the info once Barabbas is safe. Until then, you'll never know where I am.
It's true. You never actually see Gary again, do you? We never see him again. He is gone. Right. To Chinatown. Yeah, Steve Blum does the Simishi. Yeah, he does. He's Andre. The best thing about Andre is he calls Deb's show. It's really funny. He's like, the knights will come for you, and the end is near. Humans will be turned into sheep, blah, blah. She's like, yeah, that sounds fucking great. Yeah, let's tell me more. And he's like, the skies will turn blood red, and we will consume the flesh. He's like, yep, that's fantastic. Thank you, caller. He's just having none of it. It's a general consensus there's no overabundance of map markers are kind of minimizing open world exploration. Had a conversation with someone who just said Elden Ring felt rewarding to explore compared to Zero Dawn. Which you've not played, but she did. Want to get some input from the group of folks. I don't mind either. I don't mind either, actually. I think map markers in a game like Zero Dawn is fine, but I also feel that games like Elden Ring is fine. Like, the benefit is that there are games for every occasion, right? I've never particularly minded them. And besides, in stuff like Zero Dawn or Assassin's Creed, you can turn them off. Like, that's always the thing as well. Like, most of these games, you can have them off if you don't even want them. So, having the choice is nice. Wait, Gary's the Codex narrator of Mass Effect? What the fuck? Also, thank you, Anonymous Gifter. Thank you. That's really kind. Molotov, you can now spam delicious foods. Right.
Need a ride?
Yes, please. We're going to go to Chinatown. Because we're going to pick up some delicious new outfits. It's our final outfit, in fact. Chinatown. The area that's probably aged the least best, probably. Yeah, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn's Pisha, yeah. We call her Major Pishanagi. She's the Major, and she's Pisha, so she's Major Pishanagi. Hello.
Hi! Welcome to Sang's Herbal Remedies. I am Sang. How may I assist you?
Assist me in the only way you know how.
Are you with, immigration?
I don't think so.
Are you police?
I'm from Precinct 69, but I don't think I'm with the police. No, but I do enjoy harassing people.
Hold on, please. These are good remedies for many problems. No credit cards.
I love that at some point, Wesp changed the textures from the flat gun textures to the gun models in the case. It's a small change, but I appreciate it. Gimme. Alright, so we get our new sex outfit. Beep. Oh, they got the auto shotgun. Got the new Uzi if we want it as well. Problem is we're also a little bit broke, so we're probably going to have to start flogging some stuff. So, let's see. A label says B-tongue. Yes, it does. So let's flog that. We got some things we can sell. Fancy watch. Fancy ring. Prescription, I'll keep that. 2 of those. That. Anything else? I don't really have much on me, do I? Disgusting. 1475. I mean, not too bad. We've bought the last armor, so that's fine. Let's see. I probably want to get the shotgun, realistically, because it's pretty incredible. Let's Let's see. That's probably the best buy at this point. We could sell the old shotgun at this point then. Cause we don't want the Colt. We can flog the Colt and the shotgun. Buy the new one. These are quite expensive. How much do these hold? 60. Ammo full. Okay. I'm gonna want Magnum rounds. There we go. Some Glock rounds wouldn't go in this. Alright. Cool. I think we're good. Alright, time for our last outfit. You ready? Boop! Exploit me. She gets the glasses, gets the front open. Perfect. Turn on most gained waypoints is that they're not structured to guide you sensibly. That's also true. That's also true. I find a mixture good. Honestly, I really like Elden Ring's approach where they I mean, Elden Ring does have markers, but they're in-game. There's no radar at the top, but Elden Ring does have sight guidelines. It has, like, things that draw your eyes in. It has, like, physical markers on the map, stuff like that. So it is a little bit different. Alright, we should go back and see Isaac. I just wanted to get a new outfit.
Need some company?
No!
Hop in.
Ribbit, ribbit. The outfit is the most modest. I mean, kind of. I mean, it looks like it's see-through. So, I mean, our ass is hanging out the back of this one. The front is wobbly titty town, along with, like, 2 plasters over our boobs. So, you know, bit of column A, bit of column B, probably. Chinatown's got nothing. This is the part of the game where supposedly they start to run out of time. Bertram is Hammond from Overwatch. That's so funny. Bertram's been in some more recent games as well as Overwatch, I think. I think we played something recently that I thought Bertram was in it, and I meant to look that up.
Evening.
The fleshcraft who walked to royalty is not so crafty now. I shot the fucking shit out of them.
Exceptional. Come by in a little while. I should have something for you then.
Thanks.
Eloise said you.
The character quest and more is Easter egg. What character quest?
Evening.
About the gift. Can I have it now?
Here.
Yay.
And thanks again for your help earlier. And remember what I told you about LaCroix. You're good, kid. He doesn't deserve you.
I am wasted as my talent. Goodbye. Yeah, the ass bit where her bum hangs out is pretty weird. But the bit with the crying like this crying skull, and honestly the front's kind of cool too. I mean, if you've got the voluptuousness to pull it off, you know, as long as it doesn't fall out, it should be right. The goggles are good too, actually, yeah. Alrighty, so we've got a couple of quests. Oh yeah, we've got the Pearl of Dubai, which is nice. Gives you a boost to your charisma, which is kind of handy. So we actually have 1 extra point in charisma, which gives us 7 persuasion, which is really helpful. Actually, do I have enough now to persuade Matey here?
Oh, hey, wait a...
You, me, talk.
I'm not sure exactly what you mean.
Oh yeah, this is where we could say, if my womb wasn't a cold, dead place, I'd fill it with our love children, but we're not going to do that. This is a joke, you review this place, I'm laughing.
How so? You're wasting...
Ah, we can't. I didn't know whether you got to do it the very first time, or you can't do it. Or we're missing a stat here, I'm not quite sure. Normally you can say something, but I'm not quite sure what the correct Malk response should have been. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Oh, I did something completely different. I did find a pretty funny meme thing. Not this one. For Fear and Hunger, which made me laugh. That you guys might get a kick out of. Tasty. It's the girl in the cage. I saw this earlier. Nom 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 nom. There's loads of fan art for it, Pumpkin, but loads of the text is in Russian. I'm not entirely sure how not dubious it might be. So I was a bit like, I need to get you to vet the memes, see if they're safe. Back to Chinatown. Chinatown. So there's a couple of quests out here. There's the two fortune tellers where you can get them to like bid against each other to kill the other one, which is kind of fun. The Malk flirts in the best way. The Malk is very wise. Let's see. Ming Zhao. Hello, Ming Zhao.
Welcome, kindred. And thank you for respecting our traditions by announcing your presence in our domain. I am Ming Zhao, High Priestess to the people of Chinatown. Can I get you anything? Tea, perhaps?
So this is the interesting part. So at this point, Ming Zhao sees you as, again, like, Gary's right, you're more of a curiosity at this point. When you start to say, like, absolute dismantling, like, hundreds upon hundreds of baddies, she starts to pay attention a little bit more. I can send you one every time you're in doubt. I'll tell you on the spot. That's actually pretty wise. I'll have to do that. I'll have to do that and be like, is this safe, Pumpkin? You'll be like, nay. Nay. Nina and the Dog Fusion Dance. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. I actually really like the Nina and Dog Fusion Dance show. I've been tempted to pick it up. The Mistress of Mirrors.
I'm sorry? I'm not sure I heard you correctly.
The surface is cracked, tarnished, revealing more mirrors beneath.
What wretched strain of Cain's curse is this?
Truth wears many masks, mistress.
Indeed it does, kindred. But let us speak of other things. How might I assist you?
Earl Grey is no saucy sustenance, so I decline. That's a kind of a flubbed one, because at this point in the conversation, normally she'd be asking, can I get you something? Tea, perhaps? And that's where your vampire would say, I don't have tea. And she's like, of course you don't. Everything tastes like shit to you, doesn't it, peasant? Earl Grey is no saucy sustenance, so I decline.
Ah, that is right. Your kind drinks solely of mortal blood, correct?
A Loporich,
no
that's a
longer
good
you
one.
partake in the simple pleasures of the mortal realm. A shame.
Shame. Do you still partake in such pleasures?
Yes. We Kuei Jin are similar to you, kindred, in fewer ways than you might imagine.
Kuei Jin are like weird spirits, or some sort of like fallen angel creatures, aren't they? Or something, or fallen spirits, something like that have like populated the corpse. Does Cain's curse flow in your veins?
We are supernatural. That does not mean we are like yourself. We are beings returned through the second breath for a purpose.
So different, the souls of the Kuei Jin and the kindred.
We share superficial similarities. Kuei Jin feed on essences that can be found in blood, yes. But as we refine our existence, rarely are we lowered to consume the bodily fluids of others.
I mean, when you put it like that, it sounds pretty weird. What other rivers flow between us?
Most of us are also banished from the realm of the sun. Although we suffer rot instead of burning, the day's light is no more kind to our existence.
Vengeful spirits, yeah. What a bunch of wieners. They're escapees from hell. We should slap them for that. Are they stronger on average? The Kuei Jin are stronger on average than your average kindred, yeah? But there's also fewer of them. And I'm pretty sure killing one of them, like, that's a really, really big bad for them, because they can't reproduce in the same way that vampires can. So if one of them actually does get destroyed, that's a bad day. There was a I actually saw it recently. I think I saved it. It wasn't super accurate, but I did save it to see if we could make something with it. Here we go. This is not super duper accurate from what I can see, but it's not a bad shout. The Kuei Jin aren't on here, annoyingly, but can I zoom this in as much? Yep. So this isn't quite right, but like no human would even like Bruce Lee would be able to like sort of go toe to toe with a fledgling vampire, really, because the strength difference alone is too strong. The vampire just doesn't take enough damage, but hunters would certainly start wrecking people. So you can sort of see the general gist. Apparently the werewolf one's a little bit off as well, from what I recall. That should be longer, probably, but... The general gist of it is that vampires earlier on are weaker than a lot of other supernatural creatures, but get pretty fucking frightening towards the end. So... Which is kind of interesting, I thought. Explain this enigmatic existence.
The second breath, our rebirth into the supernatural form. It is a spiritual awakening, not some lowly blood ritual meant to spread a despicable curse.
Joke's on you, the daddy's in town and he's not very happy. I'm no longer here.
I grant you permission to operate in the Quajian domain. For now. May you find your path, kindred.
Coolies! The fun thing is, of course, what she doesn't realise, and what many of them don't realise, is that there's not an awful lot she can do about it. She can't really stop us being here. Yeah, noob mages would get absolutely shreked, yeah. Yeah, the entire chart's a bit wonky, but there is a better one of that I found, but I couldn't find it, so I just grabbed that on the off chance we could discuss it at some point. Seems some shenanigans are afoot. Oh yeah, Yuki's here. We should speak to Yuki and make some slightly off-color jokes about tentacles. Right. She can have her followers try and kill you. I mean, she can, but it's risky. She already lost one. The interesting thing, like in-game now, we're about 3 months in, maybe 4 months since our siring. I'm not quite sure the time. It's like 3 months or so, probably. I think. So within our first like 3-4 weeks, we absolutely brutalize one of their Quajian. So the last thing she wants is probably to risk it without knowing what's going on. Yeah, high-level mages are frightening, aren't they? They're reality warpers, aren't they? Yeah. Have I released Heather yet? No, we need to go see her, actually. Or do something with Heather, maybe. Is that a lore thing, or the fact you could blow a fishy face apart? It's the fact that, at this point, it would be a tough fight. I think realistically, we could lose just as easily as we could win. Against Ming Zhao. Be pretty close, though. Yeah, so that story that Explode's talking about there, that's the antediluvian Ravnos. I think this, from what I recall, the story is pretty much the Ravnos antediluvian, the 3rd gen. I think he woke up somewhere in the Middle East, right? And very long story short, and what I understand is that about multiple magical nukes and a sun cannon was what needed to fucking take him out. And I think that's with mages assisting, multiple other agencies working together to try and deal with him. He pulled a load of Ravni, probably. Pulled a load of them in to him as well. I think the more powerful ones could resist, and I think the really, really weak thin blood Ravni could also ignore it. But I think everyone in between was pretty screwed. So yeah, so a lot of them end up dying because they all sort of went to him. Yeah, the antediluvians are pretty spooky. Where are you going?
I'm sorry. Dinner service stopped a little while ago, but our lounge is still open.
I want to get a true fae. The fae jerks. Ooh, fishies! Oh. Fishies! You know, I've never done this. Let's have a look around the back of the restaurant. It's quite nice back here. Some chairs, some tables. It's alright. Oh, look out! This actually goes quite far back. Look at that. It's fancy. Toilets not so much. Ew. Those need cleaning. But the rest of it looks quite nice. All the fishies in here. Hello, fishies. Blob, 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 blob. The Giovanni is Hecata, yeah. Hecata? Yeah. They changed. They still have the painful bite, though. The Antediluvians ate the Antediluvian 3rd gens ate the 2nd gens. Cain then cursed them. So that yes, they are 2nd gen power level if you like. Yes, it goes Cain then the Antediluvians essentially. Is how that went. I believe Cain was displeased and cursed each bloodline.
Was there something else?
Fishies. I see. Alright. Yo.
They took her. They took her.
Ah, your most precious treasure has been taken.
Yes. Yes, she has. Kiki, my daughter, is indeed my most treasured possession. How did you know?
Taken by children, servants of an unknown shadow.
Again, you are correct. She was kidnapped by the Tong, a local street gang. I do not know who ordered this, but I intend to find out. Who are you, stranger? You seem to see things as if through the eyes of the gods.
What's up in Cain? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cain was just like, man, these guys fucking suck. You guys suck. And they're like, but daddy. And he's like, no, you suck. Fuck you. I'm gonna leave. You guys are shit. Yeah, I mean, Cain's a bit of a deadbeat dad, sure. But when every single one of your kids turns out to be a knob, you're probably like, either I'm doing something wrong, or just, these guys just, you know, it's just kind of, you all suck, and I'm just gonna leave. What's kind of scary is, like, the Antediluvians, the whole being in the sun thing doesn't really bother them, but then they also don't wake up very often, do they? So it's a bit different. From what I understand, some of the elder vampires, or the, what are they called? Oh, that's annoying. There's another group of vampires with a funny name that I literally talked about a couple of streams ago, and I can't remember. That's gonna annoy me. I'm sure someone will chuck in the chat in a second. Methuselahs, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those guys can sort of. The sun is kind of a bit like. Ee. That's quite interesting. My favorite, I saw this like story once. I'm not sure if it was written by somebody or is by White Wolf themselves, but it was some sort of reasonably funny, like, but slash wholesome slash silly story, where like there was this elder vampire that you know, directed loads of like minions around, and he had lots of powerful vampires surrounding him as well. He was like a 4th or 5th gen or something, like very, very spooky. But because he was so fucking old, vampires have this problem that eventually their memories go. Like, they can only hold so much information. And so they called him Grandad. They're like, yeah, Grandad woke up and he doesn't know how to use the computer again. And so they had to like teach him how to use the computer every time he woke up. They're like, yeah, you click on this. He's like, so how does this work? He's like, you click on that, yeah, then you click on the start button, okay, then how does this work? So poor elder vampire had to be taught how to use a computer. There is some of the law reasons for them for not waking up. If you had that sort of power, you'd be settling on the world. I don't know, actually. I think it's because, I think it's almost, I mean, one, it's a role-playing thing of, what, Jehovah, God in this universe is a bit of a knobhead, isn't he? I'm pretty sure. I wonder if it, I imagine one, it's a role-playing thing, right? Which is, like, if these things are so incredibly powerful that one waking up, you know, has half the planet panicking and getting nuclear weapons ready, then you can't really do an awful lot with that, so you make it so they don't wake up, I guess. You know, you make it so that these things are they even real? Is this just a rumor? You know, is that actually anything here? Are they just spooky? It takes them to feed that power. Oh yeah, isn't that the other thing? Isn't it the more powerful the vampire, the more like, not only the unique the blood they need, but also the quantity of it, right? Yeah. I mean, realistically, it's because of the campaign setting thing, but like in universe, it's because of the blood and stuff, I think, as well. That's why, I guess if you, there's probably two ways you want to be like in it as a vampire in this, right? You probably don't want to be like extremely powerful because you have lots of like caveats to your nightmarish powers. But then you also think on such a different level. They're almost like Lovecraftian in the sense that they don't really care about the goings on. Like, Ravnos didn't really give a shit about, like, what, you know, the princes in various cities around the world were doing with their little power squabbles. Dude just woke up pissed off. Like, so that they kind of don't think, they don't see things in the same way. Like, because they're on a different power level scale entirely. It's like wondering why Cthulhu doesn't want to wait for the fucking burgers at McDonald's, you know? Like, it's just beneath him, man. He ain't about that. He gets takeout. People bring him food. You don't worry about that kind of shit. So I think your best bet of the vampire would be like the fledgling here. You're like a 7th gen, right? You're a walking fucking nuclear weapon at the best of times. You are very scary. You know what? You're good at what you do. No one's really gonna fuck with you, and you can kind of live your best undeath life and just sort of like do your own thing. Or you're a super thin blood, like the thinnest of thin bloods, where you've got some nice like vampiric powers to the point where you can even go out in the sun. You need blood, but you can still have food. You're not technically cursed either, I don't think. I think you're probably alright for the afterlife. You know, probably the best of both worlds at that point. Sorted. NP. That's probably your best bet. I think anything in between is kind of bum. Does that mean that there aren't vampires in the East? Correct. Well, I imagine there's probably vampires in like mainland China somewhere, the canine vampires, because you know they do go over places. But generally speaking, I think like the Kuei-jin are the main power force there. Can a thin blood be a mage? Ooh, that's an interesting one, isn't it? All humans can be mages, right? All humans can be mages. Isn't that humans have like a hidden potential that they can for magical powers or warping abilities? But vampires couldn't do that, so they had to make this vampire magic instead. I don't know if a thin blood is not vampire enough that they could be a mage. That could be interesting. I get maybe that would come down to the individual like storyteller / dungeon master. You know, maybe that would be a like a sort of shrug. Maybe they could do something interesting. The Asimite Antediluvian, he's pretty angry they did his bloodline wrong. Yeah. He's got the big mad. I think most of the Antediluvians got the big mad, haven't they? I'm pretty sure the Nosferatu Antediluvian sends, like, shadow squads to, like, murder people. which is also reasonably spooky. Hey, Anna, thank you, dude. Thank you for the 57. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, we're just chatting lore about vampires at the moment. It's always kind of fun. What will the gen have to eat? Technically 16, but I think at that point they're all just classed as... Wait, no, I think Lily is Lily 15. So that would make E thin blood /16, right? Because I think at 15 Lily's already thin. That's super thin anyway. I think anyone she sides is pretty thin. Unless they made Lily 14 and E's 15, but I don't think so. If Lily's thin, she should be 15, I think. Which is thin blood, I reckon. I know in the New World of Darkness... No, 13's normal. 13's kind of normal. Like, 13 is your normal campaign player character, I think. For pen and paper, I think, are 13. That's why the fledgling in this game being 7 is pretty fucking wacky. Thank you, Anna. Appreciate it, man. Maybe it's like DMT rules where Dante is more powerful because he has the less devil blood, the less vampire blood they have, the more powerful. It's something weird like that, though. Like, the thin bloods have some crazy potential that regular vampires don't have. Like, they can take... I know in New World of Darkness, they can, like, take blood potions, for example. And they can do crazy shit. They can actually, like, essentially inherit powers temporarily. Stuff like that. Again, some of the thin bloods can be out in the sun, for example. Like, sure, they're not like the walking wrecking balls that some of the more powerful vampires are, but they can do some pretty nutty stuff. Start at 13, then eat until you're about 7 and stop munching on the undead. I mean, if you Diablerize, your aura gets, like, tainted. So most vampires know you've done the spooky. That's why not only is it obviously a taboo, but everyone will know. You'll be ostracized, generally speaking. Except for the Zabat, who love that kind of shit. Thin Bloods don't exist in New World of Darkness. I thought they did. Maybe I'm wrong. Because in New World of Darkness says... do I mean 5th? I thought that was New World of Darkness. Was that something else? Apologies, I might be mixing up my terminology. Because I knew that the new Vampire the Masquerade, I guess it's 5th edition I'm thinking of, right? Or 5th-y? I thought New World of Darkness was 5th-y, but maybe I'm wrong. In which case, sorry, in what case what I'm referring to is the newest one. If that makes sense. Sorry, I might be mixing up my terminologies if that's the case. In which case I do apologize. Yeah, blood hunts are not as fun as the one in the video game. In all fairness, the blood hunt in this game is pretty fucking spooky. Yeah, I mean in this one, every vampire in the LA area that was Camarilla based came to see if they can get you, which is interesting. But I guess what they didn't tell them was that you were probably one of the scariest vampires in town at that point, which is a bad, isn't it? But yeah, lore-wise, they send in like super vampire squads to basically clean up, like not like sheriffs, but like the equivalent, right? It's like the SWAT team for vampires to come in and fucking brutally murder people who shit around. Because that's the only way it'd work, right? Like the only way you ever get these like secret societies is that the rules are upheld. That's kind of the point, isn't it? It is a video game, absolutely. We've talked about this before, and we Spectacular. There's two ways you look at this, yeah? It's a video game, so they had to make you powerful. But they also made you powerful that made sense within the lore, which also makes it quite fun. You're a video game character, yes, so ultimately you need to be able to do the things you need to do in a video game, but they justify it by going, well, blood point-wise, you're fucking scary. You're one of the scariest things in town. This is why you can do what you do. Also, there is potentially this other thing that is affecting your generational level and your abilities, potentially, which is why you're learning so quickly as well. You're basically almost like a vampire prodigy at this point. Case in point, there's a bit where the prince sends you into a Sabat nest, expecting you to be dead. Ming Zhao also is in on this as well, of course. She knows. You come out of the Sabat nest covered in dust, covered basically with the bishop's dust all over you, and they just go, "Fuck." Okay. Good. I'm glad. That's fantastic. That's great news. Cool. Yeah. If you could, fuck. Yeah. Brilliant. Well done. Perfect. We need to just leave. That'd be great. At that point, Ming Zhao just fucking yeets it out of there. She basically goes, "Wouldn't it be really cool if you didn't come and kill me? That'd be fantastic, actually. That'd be really nice." And you're like, "Eat shit." And she's like, "Okay, that's your opinion. You're welcome to that, of course. I'm in a heavily armed fortress, full of scary people. I'd really appreciate it if you didn't come and try and murder everyone. But I will fight back. Please don't turn up." Great, thanks. And you're like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go murder her. Our Fall Guy's too strong." Yeah, pretty much. We may have miscalculated. I actually really like that though. That's fun. I like it when games justify the reason you're spooky. Like some RPGs do it like the main character has the reason the XP works for the main characters because they've got like special technique, or they're a 1 in a million. They're the chosen one, quote. The Warrior of Light. Final Fantasy XIV does it, and they do it in canon, in universe. Yes, it's you are the player character, therefore you need to be strong. But at the same time, they justify why. And that makes it so much more enjoyable. When it's just shrugged off, like, just, you are, I guess. You're like everyone else, but you just get shit done. Like, that's like... Although, canonically, it's you. That's the thing, Rogue AI. You are the you are the Warrior of Light. Everyone else is like your mate. So, I never played Jade Empire. I heard good things, actually. Yeah, the Geralt in the books is like super quick. Super, super quick. Like, Geralt in the game is fast, but Geralt in the books is like the fucking Flash or something in combat. Like, that guy, like, a guy trying to pull a sword on Geralt will already have his fingers cut off before he even gets to his hilt. Like, Geralt is like, super quick. You're the hero, not Green Jesus. Yeah, Warcraft was terrible for that. Warcraft is terrible for, like, making you feel cool, then every single story bit that happens making you not cool because Green Jesus is here, and he's like, don't worry, heroes, whose name I don't even bother knowing, I'll save the day with MacGuffin. You're like, fuck off, Thrall, you penis. Don't worry, the dragons are here. Fuck off, dragons. I did this. It's that meme, isn't it? I did this. You did this? I did this. And then they steal it from you. But I did this. Like, fuck off. It's me. Doom did it right. The reason that you are awesome is because the game ended, everything else is dead, and you aren't. Yeah, although Doom Guy's supernaturally scary, though, right? Like, Doom Guy isn't just a burly dude. Like, Doom Guy is, like, powered by some sort of, like, angel rage or some shit. Is the way that I think they explain. They do explain it, but even Doom Guy gets his exposition. Local man too angry to die. But they have a canon explanation why your character's better than everyone else. It's like, isn't Knights of the Old Republic? Like, I don't want to spoil it, but I'm pretty sure, like, your character is extremely good at doing certain things in Knights of the Old Republic, and then you get about a third in, you're like, oh, that makes so much sense. Okay, fair enough. All right then. Okay, like that again. That's fun. I like that. That's good. Again, we come straight back to Vampire. Like, you know, we're walking in, kicking ass and chewing bubblegum, and it makes more sense. Like, I like it. It's good. I still think 14 is one of my favourite reveals. There's a particular scene in Shadowbringers that it's been alluded to for quite some time, but there's a particular bit in Shadowbringers when you're fighting, right before the very end of the main patch, you're at your lowest, everything is going terrible, like, you know, shit's going south. You get a, I'm not going to spoil. I'm not spoiling. Don't worry. I'm not spoiling. I promise. But something happened, and you're just like, okay, it's good. This makes sense. I like it. Okay. Don't worry. I wouldn't ever spoil it. I promise. It's too fun. It's too fun to see it yourself. But like, if you've seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's the thing. It's the thing. Oh, Axe Twin, mate, you're gonna have a blast, man. You're gonna have a blast. Don't worry, the story's far too important for me to spoil it. I promise. I would never. I would never. Darth Maul kills Dumbledore. Fiki, you fucker! How could you? The Malk protagonist especially is chewing gum while twirling a bat. Literally, yeah. It's almost like Harley Quinn energy, right? Yeah. Can you even get Jade Empire anymore? I think you can. I think you can. There isn't that many PC games that were around digitally that have been gone kapoof, right? I know that Fable 3 is one of them, because of some weird Games Windows Live bullshit. But, I think Jade Empire is probably okay. Oh, sorry.
Ming Zhao? Oh, of course. Please forgive me, but as you can see, I am in a most terrible situation.
Poor Wong Ho, he's just like chilling out, waiting for us.
Owner of the Red Dragon. Again, I apologize for my inconsiderate behavior.
Tell me your tale, sir.
The Tong, a local street gang here in Chinatown, just broke into my restaurant and kidnapped my daughter at
That's
gunpoint.
illegal.
The Tong grow more bold every day, and now they have my Kiki.
That's double illegal. I will find your lost treasure. Do you know where it's buried?
No. The Tong have many...
Oh, dude, that's so rude. We're having a conversation.
Please excuse me.
No, I will not. Like...
Hello.
Oh, jeez, honestly.
Zhao. Huh? Yes. How did you... Of course. I see. Thank you, my friend. Your debt has been repaid 1,000 times over. Yes, Of course. Goodbye.
Not the lost children on that line, but who?
That was someone who owed me an old debt. It has been repaid. I know where the Tong are keeping my daughter.
Well, perhaps I can help you dig for this precious cargo.
Kiki is being held at the Lotus Blossom, a massage parlor here in Chinatown.
Later, Zerva.
If you bring her back to me, I will help you in any way that I can.
I shall return with this precious treasure.
Thank you. I shall wait here until you return. Strike fast. The Tong will not be expecting anyone so soon. Good luck, my friend.
Yeah, I'm no longer here. Alright, we'll save it here. I think we'll park here for this evening. For vampires, anyway. Beep. Beep. There we are. Very fine. Very fine. Boop. Alright, we got some good, we got some very fine vampiring done there. We got the sewers done, which is the big one. Honestly, once the sewers out of the way, there isn't actually that much of the game left, weirdly enough. So the sewers is like the 2/3 like point, I think. After that, you've got a few combat sections in Chinatown. You've basically got the society, the Sabat Hotel, and then you're sort of starting to work your way towards the end. The game is definitely front-loaded. I love the game. It is very much front-loaded. You gave it the tongue. Boo! Oh yeah, about the Giovanni Mansion as well. I forgot about the Giovanni Mansion. Yeah. I always forget about that, because that section's pretty short. Like, if you just run into it and go to the basement, it takes like 5 minutes. It's a fun little section if you roleplay your way through it, but... Right. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I do hope you've had a lovely, lovely time. Hope you've had a good time. I will see you all tomorrow. What should we do tomorrow? Could do some more Fear and Hunger tomorrow. We might do. We shall see. We shall see. I will announce it either way. That's not the Fear and Hunger one. Where did I put the meme? Oh no! I've still got the gif of E. There he is. Alright, E. You got my lily back. Shut up, E. Right. Let me know if you want to do the playlist stuff. Yes, absolutely. We need to have a chat. Work out some prices and whatnot again. See what we can do. I don't know how many we need to do. It's probably not a huge amount this time, but I need to work out what we need to do and when. Yes, we shall. We shall. Anyway, cheers everyone. Take care. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you all again soon. Mwah. Good night.